Hi everyone, this is Addie and welcome to Addie's Cross and Quilts. Today is Friday, March 22nd, 2024, and this is episode number 15. I have been MIA for a while, so I missed you guys. I hope you missed me too. To my new viewers, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you like the contents that I am providing and you hit the notification, like, and subscription buttons. And share, please. Share, because that's what this community is about, right? Sharing and enabling. To my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you. Thank you for returning. I appreciate you. I'm thankful that you're able to share the same passion as I do, which is cross-stitching, along with quilting and some paper crafting. Anyway, short little thing. I've been MIA for approximately 3 weeks. The last film, the last episode, I think it was on the 1st of March that I did. I'm not 100% sure. I suffer from chronic migraines and pressure migraines due to a head injury that I suffered in 2011. So real quick, when autumn and winter are fighting, and when winter and spring are fighting, they have a tendency to trigger the migraines. I guess it's just shifting the barometer pressure or whatever it is. I mean, I have migraines, but when they get debilitating, like how they've been debilitating the past 3 weeks, it hurts to lift my head. So I basically stay in bed. So I have been a little MIA because, on the days that I wanted to film, it was not a good day. And I don't think you would have liked grouchy, depressed Addie. On the days that I was feeling better, I did stitch a little bit. As everybody, I'm hoping that you're aware of my plans and the way this episode is titled. It was Mira March Madness, or is it Mira? Yeah, or March Mira Madness. One of those two. I had labeled it like that. I think it was March Mira Madness. And basically the plan was to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I was going to start a new Mirabilia. And then Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. See, I can't even get my days right. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I was going to work either on a Mirabilia whip, and if I didn't have enough, which I knew I didn't, I was going to start on a Nora Corbett, which is a mini Mirabilia. I kind of marry those two together because Nora Corbett is a designer for all of them, so that's why. Anyway, so I had all these grand plans. I did the little spin, the wheels, so I can spin on, and all of that stuff. And of course, the migraines knocked me out. So I guess that's what they say. The road to hell is paved with good intention, because that was my plan. But I guess plans are made to, well, like I like to say, you wanna hear God laugh, make a plan, right? So yes, I'm super excited to be able to show you what I've done. Now, I need you to be aware, this is in no order. I am like so happy that I'm able to sit down today and I even do this video. I still do have a migraine. My ears are still ringing. The light is not helping, but I didn't want to go another week. And I'm supposed to be going to a retreat this weekend, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go or not because of the headaches, the migraines. So we'll see. We'll see. You know what? I'm not even taking it a day at a time. I'm taking it a minute at a time. Okay. So going back to my chaotic, now you're getting a little bit of a little picture of how my head bounces all over the place. My thoughts bounce all over the place. Going back to what I was saying. The days that I could stitch, I did stitch, and the days that I couldn't, I didn't. With that in mind, I do not have it separated by whips or by new starts. I do not have it separated. I did not I do not have the calculations of how much stitches I put in. I just know I highlighted and I wrote down how much I stitched, but I didn't add everything up. If you understand what I'm saying, like if I stitch 10, I highlight 10, I write 10, but I did the whole final total of the stitches that I did. Hopefully, as soon as spring wins, because I don't know why spring acting all week, because she gonna win anyway. As soon as that happens and my head starts clearing up a little bit better where I can handle the pain again, then I will have all of that information available. So hopefully by next episode, which is hopefully next week Friday, God spare, then we'll definitely have all of that stuff. So let us start. So I'm just grabbing, let me show you all that I have right here. See, all of this, right in here of what I have started so far. So you know what, even though much is not completed, and even though I wasn't able to do to stitch as much as I would have wanted to stitch, I am still thankful and grateful because I still was able to start. I was still able to work. I was still able to be productive. Even if it was 100 stitches or 200 stitches or 20 stitches, I just felt great that I was able to put needle, thread, and fabric together and start creating. So let's just go, and I'm just grabbing, and whatever comes. This is called Midsummer Night Fairy. I am stitching this on a 32 count opalescent linen called Hecate. Hecate. It's Hecate from Under the Sea Fabric. I started this on the 7th of March. And I have strings all over the place because I was stitching, and then I'm like, you know what? My head hurts. I gotta go lay down. So this is what I've done. But I'm still happy with it. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. It's really, really pretty. And I love how the colors are gonna pop on this purple, and this. I mean, look how beautiful this fabric is to begin with. Look how beautiful this fabric is to begin with. So I'm really, really happy with this. I'm ecstatic. I know I didn't get to do much, but I still started it. So that's all that was important, right? So that is that. Let me put this over here. Let me move this from here, and let me put this over there. You see, I got the board and I'm not even using it. Let me try to remember to use it, right? What's this one? Nope, that's not the one I want, because I did that one already. Let me just do this one. Let me just show this one. This is, I worked on Princess Eliana. I can't tell you where I was the last time I showed this. Princess Eliana is being stitched on a 32 count opalescent called Hamlet. This is part of the hashtag birthday sale. Allison at the moment and Cross Stitch the Globe are hosting. And again, I have strings all over the place. Yes, I am that person. Why? Because if I have so much color changes, that's what I'm gonna do. And since I have so much color changes, I have strings all over the place. So I have to kind of, yeah. If I had that much color changes, which this particular one has, then look how pretty this is. I don't have a picture. I'm not organized, and I'm okay with that for this episode. Hopefully I'll start feeling better. But look how beautiful this fabric is. I mean, look at that. Look how pretty those colors are popping against. Yeah. There are a few fabrics from Under the Sea Fabric that I love, and this is one of them, the Hamlet. Did I say what? Yes, I did say. Hamlet is one of the fabrics that I like from Under the Sea fabric. As a matter of fact, I think I bought like 3 pieces of them. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, so that's that. Put that there. My next one is Miss Dancing Flower. Miss Dancing Flower is being stitched on a 28 count opalescent Lugana called Frigga from Under the Sea fabric. I got this as part of the fabric of the month. And look how pretty. Look, this is what I've done. I beat as I go. But look how pretty this is. And that's almost the color, not quite. So it's got that green, but look how pretty it is. I thought she would look beautiful. I thought she would look beautiful on this fabric. So I have a tendency, when I pick my fabrics, I like to have it contrasting. Sometimes contrasting colors attract each other, or they're complementary colors. So if I see that there is a lot of yellows or oranges, then I have a tendency to choose the fabric that has more like a blue undertone, if that makes sense. Just because I like it to pop. I like the fabric to be able to be a beautiful background, but not distract. And I think plain, natural, you know, muted is boring. You know what I'm talking about. I think it's boring. So, oops, I forgot to put the card in. I am sorry for the zipper. I'm apologizing from now. I'm sorry for the zipper. Okay, so my next start, that was a new start. My next start was letters from Mermaid, the letter I. I'm stitching this on a 28 count Cashel opalescent linen. I am using the called for colors. I'm stitching this for my grandbaby Bella. Her name is Isabella, and she's going to be 3 years old in April. And I figured, why not start this? So this is where I'm at. Like I said, I'm using the called for colors. And I think I would have stitched a little bit more, but then I realized I didn't have the beads and I had to stop. Order the beads from 1 to 3 stitch. Use my last little bit of air. Order the bead from 1 to 3 stitch so that I can finish this. I'm going to be doing the letter E for my daughter, my granddaughter Isabella, and I'm going to be doing the letter I. Start over. Sorry about that. I'm going to be doing the letter I for my granddaughter Isabella, who's going to be 3 years old in April. And I'm going to be doing the letter E for my granddaughter Elizabeth, or Lizzie, who's going to be 5 in September. I'm super excited about that. So this one is a whip. I had started this with my friend Diane. She had let me borrow the pattern. Of course, because it's an outer print, literally took photocopies of the patterns and put them away because it's a treasure. So, you know, I had to go in a vault. This is my idea. I borrowed this picture from Dawn of Enchanting Stitches. Her and I are doing this we didn't even talk about it. We didn't even communicate about it. We just were chatting one day on Zoom, and she's like, this is what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm doing that too. And I pulled out my fabric and she pulled out her fabric, and it was fun. And I think that's what's fun about this community, right? We sometimes have wonderful ideas, or we can be able to share our ideas. So this is being stitched on a 32 count opalescent, not opalescent, 32 count raw silver, Belfast raw silver. Yeah, and this is what I've done so far. Look how pretty this is. This is gonna be beautiful when it's done. I mean, this is what I've done so far. And I know it's not a lot, but yeah. So I started this with my friend Diane. Oh God, she has a floss tube name, but I can't remember her floss tube name. Pretty fun stuff. Pretty fun stuff, I think it is. She's a paper crafter, but she's also a cross stitcher. So yes, so this is what and I borrowed the pattern from Diane too. Thank you, Diane. I'm so thankful that you were able to lend them to me. So yes, so we started. She already has spring and summer completed, beautiful, and she's working on. We decided to start autumn together, and that's as far as we got because life, right? So yeah, that's that. And moving along. So this one is Miss Ginkgo. I started this on the 4th. I'm doing this a 16 count opalescent Aida that's called Nix by Under the Sea Fabric. This particular pattern was a Christmas gift from my beautiful daughter Elia. And this is where I'm at right now. This is where I'm at. And you see how beautiful? Look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful this color is. Look at this. And remember what I was telling you about the contrasting? Look how the yellow and the oranges pop against this dark, beautiful dark fabric. It's like I wish I could have gotten more of this Nix because it's so pretty. But I'm on a no buy. In case I haven't told you, I'm on a no buy. Unfortunately, my husband lost his job, and I've had to tighten the belt. You know, I've had to tighten the belt. I've canceled all of my all of my subscriptions. So whether they were Fabric of the Month or they were I had the BB bows, and I had to cancel all that stuff because, you know, when situations like that happen, you have to tighten the belt until there's a time where you don't have to tighten the belt. So that's where I'm at right now. And that's another reason why I'm still thinking about whether I'm going to go to the retreat or not, because it's paid for. It's paid for. The weekend is paid for. It includes lodging and food. I'm still thinking about the cost of the fuel to go to drive and come back. So yeah. Anyway, moving along. Let's not get depressed. Let's not think about negative stuff. This one is Raven. I started Raven on the 9th of March. I'm using a call for DMC, but I changed, I converted the Mill Hill beads to the Delica beads because I had them. So when I was, anyway, I'm stitching this on a 18 count opalescent Aida called Fiery Skies. And I was looking to see which way was up and which way was down. And this is what it looks like. Ain't she gonna be beautiful? I mean, look at this. Look at this. I'm thinking the moon is gonna be here, and it looks like it's breaking. Oh, I am super. It's got that dusk kind of a thing. Yeah, I am super excited about this one. And yeah, I love it. I'm like, okay, I have to. I think the mistake was starting so much, and I'm gonna be honest in admitting this. I think the mistake in starting so many Mirabilia projects is now I'm gonna have a hard time deciding which project to work on, which is good. A good thing I have the little spinning wheel, because then with the little spinning wheel it'll be able to decide for me, and then I won't have that problem. My next one, because I'm realizing I'm talking too much and I'm not showing. So my next one was a new start. It's called Cathedral Woods Goddess. She's so beautiful. Beautiful. I am stitching her on a 20 count opalescent gold cream Lugana. I started this on the 2nd of I started this on the 2nd of March. These are all new starts. Most of them are new starts. And look at, I'm sorry, I have chronic. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? The way the gold shines. Oh, it's like, yes, I love her. That's why I started her. Again, I'm just gonna have to literally just keep them all in a pile next to me and just stick a hand in, pull it out, and just start stitching. You know, although I'm not making any plans, because apparently with me, plans are just suggestions, because God starts to laugh whenever I make a plan, and my plan goes out the window. So my idea or my suggestion. I'm hoping that in May, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just like focus on 4 or 5 of them. Or even what I might do is just pull one out, work on it for 2 days, pull another one out, work on it for 2 days, and just go from there. Hopefully that'll work. Don't take my word for it. It might not. I think, yeah. Anyway, my next one is Miss Queen Bee by Nora Corbett. I started this on the 20th of February, which was Wednesday. Yes, if I'm right, I did. It's a 32 count Lugana called Eucalyptus from Atomic Ranch. Yeah, Atomic Ranch Fibers. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to take it out of the baggie. I am so sorry. Let's throw the baggie in so you won't have to deal with that anymore. It's a small, no, this one isn't a small one. This is, I know what happened. So let me tell you, listen, Linda, listen, okay? You can't see it right now because I'm in the apron part, which is the white part. I'm in the middle part. Tell me why I stitched all of this, realized I miscounted, frogged it, started stitching it again, and realized I messed up the stitch again, and I started frogging it. And I'm like, you know what? It's time for you to go on timeout. I am liking it's like the colors, the golds and the, I don't know, the golds and the yellows I think are gonna pop against this green. And you see, look, it's not a shiny. Could you believe that? It's not a shiny. It's not an opalescent. But the thing about it is I have the fabric there. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use the fabric. And it's a pretty fabric. It's not like it's an ugly fabric. Do I have something in this one? Yes. Okay. So my next one, I have this is another OP on a print. I took a copy of it and I put it away. I'm pretty sure it's someplace around there. I just have to look for it. Like I like to say, it's in the vault. This is the Woodland Fairy. It's stitched on a 32 count opalescent linen called Hecate. I don't know if the H is pronounced. I don't know if the H is pronounced or not. And first of all, look at this beautiful fabric. Isn't it gorgeous? And I chose this fabric because like she's sitting there on a limb and it's like the background. It looks like it's the morning is coming out, you know, in the morning and the dawn when the pinks and the purples and the night of the purples start contrasting with the day, and you have those pinks and those purples at dawn. So yeah, this is what I've done so far. Yeah, super excited to start working on all of these. I am using a called for, so let me make sure everything is put together because I don't have a bag. I have to make bags. Did I say that? Did I mention that earlier? I have to make a whole bunch of bags. So my next one, I started this for the winter holes. So Beth the Steadfast Stitcher and Dawn the Enchanted Stitcher decided to do a sal, and the sal's name is Wings of Changes sal. And it was basically, it started in spring, as a spring solace. So I started on the 19th of March, and you could stitch anything that had a wing, if I'm right. Anything with wings, like bird, butterfly, dragonfly. So I decided to stitch Delphina's Butterfly Brigade. She is being stitched on a, is this 32? 32 count opalescent. 32 count opalescent linen called Frozen Margarita. Look how pretty that is. I mean, look at the pattern. Look at this. Look how beautiful. Can you see, Ma? Can you see? This is going to be so pretty. And again, like how I said, the contrasting color, right? And I'm keeping her in a frame because I plan to work on her at least once a week. I'm hoping that I can do at least 200 stitches once a week. Again, suggestion, because you know how it works. We could have plans and it not work out. The next one I started, it's the companion piece to Moon Glow from Nora Claret. This one is called Floral Dreams. I'm stitching this on a 32 count Lugana from called Eucalyptus from Atomic Ranch. Yes, it's not a shiny. Oh, MG, Adelia was sick. Yes. However, I have a small start and I have a needle. So this is what I've done so far. This is like a sagey green. And I thought these colors will pop. Against this green. Look at that. Because these are the colors for that's called for. Where's the other one? I guess I left it. Yeah, I left it over there. I converted the Karen Walla lilies to the DMC's mulling, the variegated ones. They look like fancy flowers. And this is my conversion if you're interested in it. So this has, yeah, I'm super excited about working on this. So I can, you know, finish it and put it with its companion piece. What's this? My next one, I think I started this on the 2nd or the 3rd of March. The 3rd. It's Mermaids of Atlantis. Oops, she's upside down, sorry. Mermaids of Atlantis. She's being stitched on a 28 count opalescent linen Gayleen from Under the Sea Fabrics. And this is where I'm at. Let's see. I'm sorry about the wrinkles. No, not, because I'm going to iron it when it's done, but here it is. This is what I've done so far. So I was stitching, and then I kept on looking at it and going, I don't know if I like this green against this blue. I don't know if I like this green against this blue. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm still not sure if I like the green against the blue. But it's not ugly. So, because it's not ugly, I'm keeping it. Like I said, I don't think I want to make any plans. I think I just want to stitch. I just want to pull out. Yes, if we have a stitch along or something like that, and you know, if I want to stitch along or something like that, then I'll do it. But I don't think I want to make these grandiose plans because God laughed. He sent me to bed, winter and spring. I mean, I could have thought about it and realized that March is so I know for a fact, I always have a tendency to lose like the end of February, early March, and I have a tendency to lose like November, December, the middle of that transition where autumn is changing to winter. I have a tendency, and when I say lose it, I mean to say I don't get to stitch as much as I would like to because I deal with the migraines. I needed to understand I have migraines almost every day. I live with them. I also have a high pain tolerance. So where somebody would be at a 10, it might be a 4 for me. Because of that, I can live a good life. But when the weather, I don't know if it's the weather or the barometric pressure, or which I think is both. But when there's a shift in the atmosphere, I feel it, and that's when I can't handle the pain because it's really intense. I mean, think about it. When you feel that like your eye is gonna explode out of its socket, you feel like your head is going to go like that and like that, and when your ears are ringing to such a high frequency where you feel like you're, how when you're in an airplane and you're flying and you have that ooh in your ear, yeah, that's basically what I go through. And then I start seeing black spots, and when I start seeing black spots, that's it. I have to lay down. I have to go to, I take some gummies and I go to bed. So yeah, anyway, back to the regular Scourge program. This is Royal Games 1. I'm hoping to get Royal Games 2 probably soon, whenever hubby gets a job again. And I started this on the 1st of March. I was super excited. I am stitching this on a 32 count. Is it 32 or 28? 28 count white opalescent Lugana. That is what I'm stitching it on. And here, look at that, look at that, look at that, look how pretty that is. Look, is that pretty? Yep. And look at the shiny. Let me see if the shiny hits. Look at that shiny. Oh, I love the shiny. So yeah, that's that. Do I have anything else to show? Let me see. My basket is empty. Let me make sure I didn't leave anything around there. Did I show you? No? Okay, I think that's it. So there's no haul. I did purchase the beads for Letters of Mermaids because I want to work on finishing that's like one of my goals, the focus point pieces, to finish that one so I can send it to my granddaughters. And I'm not 100% sure it's going to be done. I know it's not going to be done by April, so I'm hoping I get them both done for Christmas and I'll send it to them. And then we can open it together. I feel bad because I signed up for the subscription and then the fabric in a month, and then I had to cancel it because you know how it is when you get laid off and you don't work and there's no income coming in. Then what you end up doing is you start like, okay, we have to cut off the wants and focus on the needs. So all of these subscriptions were wants, and look how pretty this is packaged. She did a good job. Amy, this is beautiful. And I feel bad because I had just subscribed and I was really excited about it, and then no. Anyway, I do know that once hubby gets a job again, I will be look at this. Look at this. It's called Rough Ocean. It's a 28 count Lagana. And it says, this color is inspired by a series of books I've been reading, the Dr. Ruth Galloway Mysteries, written by Ellie Griffiths. The books take place in the Norfolk coast in England, and her books contain visceral descriptions of the coastline. The sea itself almost becomes its own character in the book. I was deep in the books 10 and 11 when I designed this color. To me, it's a great shoreline color and a great color for a mermaid, especially one like Lilith of Labrador from Mirabilia, who looks so out to otherworldly. I can't wait to see what you all do with it. Happy stitching. Look how beautiful. You know what? This camera is not doing it. This is not doing it any justice at all. Now I want to cry. No, it's got these green undertone. That's not gray. That's like a green undertone. Oh, this is gorgeous. I have to, I have to measure. I have to measure because I have Shipwreck and I have Queen Mermaid or Mermaid Queen. I have to see if they fit. You know which one I'm talking about, with the one, the mermaid who's sitting very on her tail, very tall and beautiful. Yeah, I gotta see because I like this. Yeah, so unfortunately, I mean, I'm sad that I had to cancel the subscription, but I'm happy I was able to at least have one of her fabrics. So yes, that's all. I have no, my immediate plan is to make a decision if I'm gonna go to a retreat this weekend or not. And I don't even know what I'm gonna take to the retreat. So if I do go, I have to decide what to take, and then I have to pack, and yeah. Anyway, it was good to see you, ladies. Sorry, not ladies. It was good to see you all. It was really good to see you all. I'm happy that I was able to film this episode. And remember that I wrote something down, and it basically said, every day may not be good, but there's good in every day. And that's what I'm trying to focus on right now. I'm focused on the positive. I'm focused on taking care of myself, taking care of my health, so that I can be a blessing to others. So remember that, please. Every day may not be good, but there is good in every day. Bye-bye for now.